I'm going to turn it over to John Husted. It happens to be the Lieutenant Governor's birthday today. So happy birthday, Lieutenant Governor, and I'll let you take it from here.
Well, thank you, Governor. Appreciate that. I have something that was sent to me, and you got some of these too. It's from the Centerville Noon Optimist. I think we've both over the course of years spoken to them, and they're handing out masks to people to spread a little optimism in the world. And so we thank the Centerville Optimists Club for that, and all the great service organizations that are out there helping young people, doing things to weave their community together and serve others. So we thank them. I got a little economic news, few workforce related items I wanted to touch on today. Look, we're on the road to recovery. Economically speaking, we got to keep the momentum going. You don't want it to stall out. We've seen the unemployment rate drop from 17% to 8.9% presently. A lot of people are going back to work, and they're also finding as they look for work that the nature of work sometimes has changed. That there are different opportunities out there that require different kinds of skills. One great resource, we use this as kind of a gauge on how things are going, is Ohio Means Jobs. There are currently 169,151 total jobs on there. Nearly 80,000 of those have a salary of over $50,000 a year. Plus, there are 1,800 internships available. And all of that is at ohiomeansjobs.com. And that brings me to another opportunity that exists out there, and that is through our Development Services Agency. They have a scholarship program called the Diversity and Inclusion Internship Program. And the goal of the Diversity and Inclusion Internship Program is to recruit non-typical students that maybe don't pursue tech as a skill, to help them get access to an internship and an opportunity. Anyone is eligible for this, but there are 200 scholarships available. Our challenge right now is only 26 companies have offered themselves up to provide these internships. So this is a message to two audiences. We need employers to offer up those internships. The application period is open right now for companies, and that's through September the 8th. And there's every reason for a company to want to do this, because through the scholarship program, we'll pay 2/3 of the cost of the intern's wages to help develop those skills in that tech area. And for students, the application period opens up today and is available through September 22nd. So we know in a COVID world that a lot of people are rethinking work, they're rethinking education. Maybe they want some real life experience, and they can use the distance learning opportunities that are available through some of these internship programs and others. It's a great win for people. Tech talent development for businesses, individuals learn some real work experiences, and it's really a great economic deal for the businesses to help get a lot of that internship paid for. So we encourage folks to go to the development.ohio.gov website. We'll also push this out on social media to get businesses and students involved. A little update also on antibody testing, the serological testing. The Department of Health is conducting the survey. It's getting very close to the end. Remember, we do these surveys to basically come to the conclusion of how many people out there in the population have antibodies that they may have developed as a result of having COVID-19. We get a little snapshot of this from the American Red Cross on a weekly basis, and that data, the latest data from the American Red Cross in Ohio, shows that we have an uptick of on that number. About 2.2% of the population that gets tested at the American Red Cross has the antibodies, and so we can presume that somehow, to some extent, reflects the population who've had the virus. And then, Governor, really appreciate. I know a lot of families appreciate the update you gave about sports, because when you read these orders, we know they're written in legal language many times, and we get the questions. But look, we're going to accommodate families. We want the families to be out there watching their student athletes participate, and there's a way to make sure that every school can do that for both home and away fans. And we know our Department of Health is looking at those variances in conjunction with the local Department of Health, and we're going to get mom and dad out there to see their sons and daughters participate. Thanks, Governor.